Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Troon. Just behind me is Troon Beach. This place, I've got a couple of memories. Let's just say the last time I was here, my pal got arrested. However, today we're not here for the mental cases, we're here for the football. And today, we are just up this path. Let me show you something very cool. As you can see here, the proper Troon Beach is away over that side. However, this beach is used in its time. It's flooded at the moment. And just up this path here is Troon Football Club. As we head up this path and get to the ground, I'm going to be introducing you into two, maybe even three very interesting stories you did not know about this stadium. Yes, you may already know about Troon Football Club. They are a well-established team in the West of Scotland Football League, formerly the Juniors. However, there is something about this club that you didn't know. Something that will absolutely blow your mind. When I found out about it, it blew my mind as well. This is absolutely insane. So the beach, you can actually see it just down there. Turn around and look where we are. Troon Football Club, ready to take on the first game of the season. Right, let's get in and have a look about this place. It's grand. We'll need to check that out 100%. However, this is the first time I've been here and I've heard great things. In 1966, a certain country you may know the name of, called Brazil, hosting some of the greatest players that have ever played this game, such as Garrincha, Zito, and one name you may know goes by the name of Pele. This stadium right here was their training ground in the lead up to the 1966 World Cup, the one that unfortunately England won, but we'll not speak about that. How incredible is this? Pele has played on this pitch. The greatest ever, some may say, has played at Troon's Portland Park. This was his home for over a week, and wow, this is one of the most interesting stories I've ever heard in football. However, it doesn't just stop there. Yes, as we walk around this pitch and get a feel for this stadium, it's the first time I've been here, I've got a couple more stories to tell you guys. Fast forward just a matter of 3 years and yet again another world superstar, some who may regard him as in the top 10 ever to play the game, once again came to this pitch. His name was Eusebio. Yes, Benfica, before their quarter-final against Celtic in 1969, actually trained at Troon's Portland Park. This is absolutely staggering. Two of the greatest players to ever play the game have played at this pitch, and it didn't stop there. Earlier on that year, a certain team called the Lisbon Lions, some of you may know, the first ever team to win the European Cup from UK, actually came to this pitch as well. Players that have edged themselves into Scottish history, some of the best players to ever play the game, not even in Scotland but in Europe, came here and plied their trade. Wow, this is just incredible. For a club this size, it is absolutely staggering that players that size have actually come to this ground, and I'm desperate to go and find out a lot more. We are going to go and speak to some of the people involved with Troon Football Club, get ourselves inside. I'm hearing there's photos of the players inside actually up on the wall. Let's go find out. I'm just as buzzing as you are. Just a moment for the Troon groundsman. I've heard great things about this pitch, and wow, has it got it up tip-top condition for the first game of the season. Look at this. Wow. Wow, wasn't that just an experience? Not one, not two, can't even count how many stories we got there. That was absolutely incredible. Troon, it's fair to say they've had their fair share of celebrities down at this pitch. This exact pitch just here, and this was a clubhouse that Pele, Eusebio, Lisbon Lions, so many players to name have walked out of. I feel honoured to be down here at the moment, and you definitely should get down as well. A piece of history for Scottish football, even for Scotland. What a place. We are here with club chairman.
Yeah, Jim Kirkwood.
Jim, it's an absolute pleasure to have me down here, and wow, I've just been in that the room in there with all the pictures. I don't think there is another club with a picture room like that, should we say, committee room?
Yeah, probably not at this grade of football anyway. We're very, very privileged in some of the players, etc., that's played here in the past. And I think obviously when Pele passed away, we were very fortunate Sky News came down, or Sky Sports came down to interview us for the day, because it was one of the places, a few places in the UK where Pele actually played. So it's a fantastic piece of the club history, and something that certainly the older generation of the club are very proud of, because some of them were here on the day that Brazil trained at the park. So,
wow, that would have just been incredible. Just your local club to see some of the best players in the world training it. And
Fantastic, yeah. And I think it's a bygone era now, because there's no way you're going to see players like Messi, etc., walking up at a non-league club like Troon or elsewhere in the country to play a match or to train. So it's very much in the history of football now, and never to be repeated.
So Troon, as we can see here today, unbelievable pitch. You put a lot of time, a lot of effort into it. A club well known in the West of Scotland Premier Division. What are your visions for the future?
I think the visions for the future is to just continue progressing the way we have over the last kind of 10 or 12 years or so. This season, this last year has been a big year for us. We've put in new floodlights, as you probably see round about the pitch. We've built a new 2-5-a-side, 7-a-side training park up the back, which we're going to use for training purposes. And over the last kind of 3 years, we've now got, I think it's 7 or 8 academy teams associated with the club, all play under the Troon FC banner. And the ambition is that we get that player progression coming through from the grassroots through into the first team.
The joy of the Scottish Cup, that's been brought to us in the last couple of years, because you're starting to see the smaller clubs getting a bit of money into them, starting to do well. The shocks are happening. Look at England, it's happening all the time because they've got a great pyramid system. Do you not think that we need to have that in Scotland?
I agree 100%. I mean, it should be an automatic.
Look at the train in the background there, as we were talking about the famous train. Wow, what a background for the picture.
Oh, that's fantastic. 40 trains a day passing. It's a great advertising spot actually for anybody who wants to sponsor us. 40 trains a day up to Glasgow. It's busiest being, well, apart from Glasgow, Edinburgh, but busiest rail line in Scotland. So, no, I think there has to be a proper pyramid system, but the SFA need to change it all the way through. We're just now they're just playing with it, and we don't have a pyramid system just now like they do down in England. It's a bit of a farce, really, to be honest. It should be automatic promotion, automatic relegation, all the way through.
Listen, thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Great,
and I look forward to going and look around this pitch. Let's go, and I'll show you a little bit more. When do you ever see this? A bus stop at the football. Oh, that's incredible. Do you reckon Pele sat in this when he was getting his drink of water? Who knows? This is mad. In my time down this channel, I think it's fair to say we've had some decent stories, some stories that I have remembered. However, I think that one tops them all. That is absolutely outstanding. The amount of famous people that have played on this park tops them all. I don't think anybody will get anywhere near it. And Troon FC, it is a club you need to get down and have a look for yourself. This pitch, it's amazing. This club, it's amazing. And tonight, we're going to see a taste of it for ourselves. Troon plays Stewarton in a friendly. First game of the season. Let's see how they get on. Oh, he's round them. 30 seconds in. Right, we're here with the Troon boys. How are we getting on today?
Good.
What's the score going to be?
amateur team, so I reckon it's going to be like 6-0.
Hammering?
Yeah.
Confident?
4-1.
Sorry, I nearly didn't tell you who Troon were playing tonight. So Troon are playing against Stewarton United AFC, an amateur team from the area. I think they're from Kilmarnock area, if Stewarton serves me correct. Oh, and they're in. Oh. Yeah, as I said, they're a very well-known amateur side. A very good opposition for tonight. First game back. Let's see how Troon got on. He's in. Oh. Oh, wow. This is not a bad wee ground, I must say. Not many clubs can you go at this level and get an actual seat at the game. Most of it's standing, most of it's old terracing. However, look at this. Seats. It's a great wee stand for this level of football. Don't get many grounds like this. However, I believe this ground has got a capacity of 2,000. So, a big Scottish Cup night at the likes of, you've seen Darvo, etc. This could definitely hold one out itself. Oh! That looks like a penalty there. Is that a penalty? Oh, there we go. 1-0 Troon. The ref was pointing at that as if he'd given a free kick. I think he was just pointing where the foul was. I don't know what he was doing there, but it was a penalty. 1-0 Troon. 7 minutes in. As expected, Troon being the bigger side, they're holding a lot of the ball, getting the legs out of the Stewarton boys. Former Scottish Cup winner, Chris Miller. Troon signed him today. That's a big statement from Troon. There he is. Oh, silky feet. Right, it's getting cold. I'm going to go and grab my hoodie. Wait to see this, but there's a game there. Right, wait till I get my keys. You watching? Still watching the game. How close is that? Car park is right here. Oh. There we go. Fresh as new, and we can go back to the game without missing anything. Look, you can still see the game. Hiya, pal. Hello, you. You been down at the beach?
Yep.
Yeah. There you are. Oh, 2-0. Just speaking to Stuart there. What a great guy. This is what I love about non-league football. You come here and you speak to people all the time. I don't remember a game I've came to that's been non-league that I've not met somebody, not spoke to somebody and had a great conversation with them. It's just the way non-league is. Everybody's welcome, everybody's involved. It just gives it that connection. You get so close to the game. Look how close we are to this game here right now. You don't get that at the bigger clubs like St Mirren, Celtic, etc. Get yourself down to non-league if you've not already. Ooh, handbags. We do love a bit of handbags. One of my favourite things about the start of the new season is always the new pitch. I mean, look at this pitch. I know we've spoken about it quite a few times. However, this is testament to the big man. These players have got it good. Is it just me that gets a buzz from coming to a new ground? This is the first time I've been here, and I don't know why, I just get so excited when I see things that I've not seen at other grounds before. I love this ground. It's unique and it's got its own style. What is your favourite non-league ground? Put it in the comments down below. I want to know, and tell me why it's your favourite. There we go, half time. Right, the big man's going to record me. Ready?
Shocking.
He said top right, however, I've still got it. Let's see if he's got it. Oh, the pressure. Oh, two beautiful penalties in a row, am I right? You wouldn't believe it. The first 11 are away for a run. They're all going for a run. And the second 11, they're on playing. Pre-season, huh? That's mad. And we're off for the second half. 2-0 Troon. Let's see how this shapes out. Troon have got a whole new 11 out. As you've seen, the 11 that played the first half, they're away for a run. Right, I've heard good things about this grand place. Possibly the best in Scottish football, and non-league football anyway. Let's go and see if it lives up to its name.
Special burger.
Special burger? Oh, the big man. He's got it all set out for me. This looks very fancy for Scottish non-league. Wow. Let's be honest, I've not seen anything like this before. It's always uncooked chips and uncooked pies. But I'm getting a special burger, so let's see how it goes. Big thank you to the boys at Scran. They're going to sort me out with a special burger. Link below, I'll put the link in the bio. You can order off them all day, every day, and it's not just open for this football. Troon, what an idea, opening up a Scran place. Scran. You know the name of it for yourself. Let's see if it is Scran in a wee minute. And I thought Scran wasn't good enough. We've got Scran for the dogs as well. Oh, wait, do you see that?
Salt and chilli hash browns, mini hash brown bites, right? And then here you've got a buffalo chicken burger with a salt and chilli cheese melt on it, and a wee bit of peri peri mayo on, peri peri on top.
Mate.
And after all that, you have been scranned.
Mate, look at this. This could possibly be the best Scran I have had at the football.
Son? What do you mean possibly?
I still need to try it. Well, I've just missed a goal, but I think it was a wee bit worth it. 3-0 Troon. What do you make of that?
Looks a pepperoni we done it.
Oh my god. Look at that. And watch this game. I'll let you know how it goes after this has been scrant.
20 minutes later.
Right, it's about half of the second half. And then, what a scran that is. I can't even breathe, it was that much. What a portion it was. And let me tell you, that is the best food I have had at the football. Ever. Ever. Scran. Troon. Even if you're not coming down to the football, get yourself ordering. What a munch that was. We've missed a goal, we've missed about half of the second half, but could I care, could I not? I have just had an unbelievable munch. I was just asking the big man what the score is, and they've just scored. There is no way. 4, then 5. 5-0. What's the chances in that? Oh! 6-0. Stuart are starting to crumble now. Obviously, Troon having the 2 11s coming on. Second half was always going to be difficult for them with the same 11. And it's 6-0 now. And there we go, full time. 6-0 to Troon. A good run out for the Stuart boys and a good run out for Troon as well. Well, that is all from me, from Portland Park and Troon. I hope you enjoyed that experience as much as me. That was a day to remember. Troon FC, let's get back to the house and give you a full matchday review. Come on. Well, Troon Football Club, what an experience that was. However, you know how we do. We're going to be reviewing 5 things on the Troon matchday experience. Let's go. So for the football, Troon were thoroughly dominant as expected in both halves against an amateur team. The score did reflect the occasion. Football, I'm going for a 9 out of 10. For price, to get into yesterday's game, it was only £4, or you could donate whatever you could afford. That is incredible. For price, I'm going for a straight 10 out of 10. Atmosphere, yesterday was a meaningless pre-season game. A lot of people were obviously on holiday at this time of year, and against an amateur side, nothing real was expected. Atmosphere, I'm going to go for 4 out of 10. Second last, we have food. Well, I don't need to say anything. That video speaks for itself. Get yourself down to Troon. 11 out of 10 I'm going for food. And finally, facilities. A nice ground topped off by a rare seat with stands at that level.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Facilities, I'm going for an 8 out of 10. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. We are so close to hitting 10k. Can you please click that subscription button? If everybody that watches this video clicks that subscription button, we will hit 10k in no time. Thank you for joining me in this one, and I will see you in the next one. We have got a couple of belters coming up.